clearly.
All
Steve
right, chat.
Sarkisian worked with the quarterbacks. Bill O'Brien worked with the quarterbacks. So Tommy Rees being a quarterback himself and the quarterback's coach
Let's
at
go. Let's
Notre
go.
Dame
Let's
and
see.
working with Notre Dame as their offensive coordinator. Now coming to Alabama, young guy. And I think it was even referenced recently that it kind of like that ground heavy approach with the running backs and the tight ends. And I want to get your take on that. So, again, the call in line is open. It's at the bottom of the screen 205 850 1994. Chris, if you can send out the links to
All
Jimmy
right, chat.
and
So
maybe.
check this out. So it's crazy. My reaction, live reaction. We want to get into it, man. Y'all know me. I'm very optimistic, but at the same time, guys, uh, after the years that we have with Bill O'Brien, with Coach Saban coming into his the downhill side of him being, the head coach at Alabama, I was looking for a more bold hire. I'm going to say a more bold hire. A more bold hire. This is different though. I can't lie. If we look at what Notre Dame's team has done as a whole, in the past few years, they've literally just been out athleted by everybody. You know, um, and that's just me being honest. I'm not being biased because he's coming to Alabama. They never had anything great, but they've always been who they were. Let's just look at some stuff for Tommy Rees. I don't want to hear this right now. Let's see. All right, yeah, we can rock with that. All right, let's see. Tommy Rees. All right, give me a minute, chat. I'll be right back. And we're back, y'all. Let's get it. Let me see if I can pull myself up on this doggone. See how everything's sounding, man. Tommy Rees to Alabama. What's y'all immediate reactions to that, y'all? We're gonna take it slow, man. We ain't got no set. This is breaking news. We ain't got no set timeline or nothing like that. Just gonna get some people in here. Let's talk about it, man. Let's look at the facts. Let's look at the stats. Let's speculate a little bit. Am I live though? Oh yeah, we live. Yes, sir. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, chat. Hey, here we go. Here we go. Let's look at some stuff. Let's just look at facts. Todd Grantham gone. Good. What you think about Tom Reese? He can't be no worse than Bill O'Brien. Todd Grantham gone. At the end of the day, I trust Nick Saban. Same here, Brock. I'm about 85, 90% there with you. With the hire. Um, my thing is, I've never heard anything bad about Tommy Reese, nor have I heard anything great. It's not one of those things where uh I don't know. It's kind of like when Bill O'Brien was hired. I just didn't know. I didn't know what to expect. I knew Bill O'Brien had never done anything great. with any talent that he's ever had. So, but Tommy Reese, younger, you get what I'm saying? Has traditional mindset when it comes to the offense, but newer concepts. And I want to look at some of the I want to look at some of Tommy Reese's history as far as his career. Let's look at Tommy Reese's career. Let's see. It's Saban's youngest coordinator since Will Muschamp. Okay. Yo, Tommy Reese younger than me? That's what's up. That's what's up. And guys, we're not gonna discredit anything that he did at Notre Dame because y'all got to remember Notre Dame was just in the playoffs. What, 2 years ago? Or was that? Yeah, 2 years ago. I mean, Notre Dame was just in the playoffs, and I mean, he had to do something impressive to get Nick Saban to hire him. You know what I'm saying? Something schematically had to impress Nick Saban. His approach, something had to impress Nick Saban. So let's get into it. The Reese files. That's crazy, man. Notre Dame quarterbacks. So, bro, basically been coaching since he been out of college. 1 year in the league. That's crazy. We beat that boy in the natty. Now he coaching for us. All right, let's look at Notre Dame's offensive stats for 2020. Let's check out the football stats. He was the QB in 2012 at Notre Dame. Yeah, I remember. I remember Tommy Reese. I remember him very well. I was just saying it's how ironic he was the quarterback when we beat them, and now he's going to be our OC. 33.4 points per game in 2020 at Notre Dame. Alabama was number one at 48.5. He was producing that type of, and I think that was the year they played the ACC schedule because it was the COVID year. Oh, wow. Let's go back to 2020. Ian Book. Oh, yeah, he had some talent, though. He had some talent that year. Chris Tyree was there. Yeah, Kieran Williams. Tyree got hurt early in that year. I think, isn't that the year he opted out? Oh yeah, he recruited Simpson heavy. But I think he's gonna like if he was able to thrive with Ian Book, um, if that's the type of year that put him on the map, Jalen Milroe gonna be his guy. You talking about what we have available as far as athleticism. If he thriving with an athletic quarterback, I'm pretty sure that's what he gonna want to lean towards. Especially Tommy Reese he's a balanced play caller too. You look at how Notre Dame ran the ball, they relied on the run. We got a stable, man. I think we're gonna get back to that. Going into a lot more 12 sets, 13 personnel, 12 personnel. Especially in the red zone in the plus side. Yeah, man. Hey, B Rock, go ahead share this thing up on social media, man. We're trying to get it out to everybody. Open it up to talk, man. We just having live talking, chit chat, seeing what everybody feel about this Tommy Reese hire. I'm right now. I'm just glad to have a hire because now we know what type of direction we. So what I want to do is, like I said, we doing this on the fly. What I want to do is we're gonna look at some more stats, man. Man, I don't think it's right now. I don't think it's a good or bad hire. I think it's a hire that we needed to have. I don't feel like we could afford to continue to go further into February with the hire. I think the main hire we need is the defensive coordinator, and we need to find out if we're going to be able to secure Pruitt or not. Word on the street is that it's not trending that way, and Todd Grantham is not there anymore, which is good. So that's great that we won't have to experience that. But let's see what they talking about on Insider.
Do you love getting high but smoking
Yes, I
hurts your
do.
lungs? I've got you covered. You need to try these Delta 9 gummies from Mood.
Oh, they closed. They stopped their stream. I was gonna live react to it, but hey, let's check it out. So we got Tommy Reese as the coordinator. Type of receiving numbers he was able to put up. I mean, you look at the names. Nobody you can actually remember that did anything great. Even now, like what they currently have, some of these guys are still currently on their roster, and you don't hear no big name receivers going to Notre Dame. But he was still able to produce two guys with 30 plus catches, a tight end being one of them. We see that we have. Oh snap! 6-0. Appreciate the likes and the share, my guy. Hey, but as y'all can see, man, we have a talented room. You think about what he's going to be able to do with guys that could lock in, like Miles Kittle's man, Robbie Oots. What's our other tight end name? The young guy, I forget his name. Let me pull up the roster. What's the tight end name, guys? And then we got a stable running backs, man, with McClellan and Williams coming back. We got a stable, man. Let's see what we looking at. Let's go back. I don't like this roster. I like this one. Hey. Yeah, all them cats gone. Dang, man, we got Earl Little Jr. about to be hopefully, bro. We have to use these young guys, man. Amari Knee Black, that's my guy. Amari Knee Black, yeah, that's my guy. Hey, this CJ Dupree guy, I'm not too hype about his body of work, man. I went to watch some of the Maryland games from last year, and he's no different than Robbie Oots. And unless he could come in and show that he has some type of freakish athletic ability, I don't think he makes a push to play over Oots. Like Oots should be our H back one. He has to be, and he has to be involved in the play action game, the power run game. If Dupree can't come in and be that type of guy, I don't think he finds his way on the field that much. And I think that's what was Kittle's been problem this past season. Not being able to be the physical backup H because after oops, wasn't nobody blocking for real. So hopefully those guys are spelling him with a little bit more balance as far as athleticism. But checking my phone. I'm getting little messages and stuff, y'all. People really be in like they be in like up in arms about this stuff, man. These kids make their decisions, these coaches make their decisions. It's all entertainment. Man, Milrow. I want Milrow to do so good, y'all. Transferred in. Bro, look at this DB class. Y'all see this DB class right here? Desmond Riggs. That the first four names up there those DBs, bro, they could legit come out there next season and start. And I think we would have some growing pains. Yeah, there will be some mistakes, but I think they would hold their own. If some freakish like what happened at middle linebacker, uh, Pete Golden's first year as the coordinator, and who was it Jalen Moody and Shane Lee had to fill in as the linebackers. That year was crazy, man. And then look at these wide receivers right here. I want this guy to come in and be everything that we're hyping him up to be, guys. If this guy comes in and be everything that he's been hyped up to be, y'all will see our offense get restored. Like, we gonna have a crazy year. I hope this big boy ain't no flop either. I wasn't sold on him. Man, we got a lot of talent, guys. Bama fans, I'm sorry to say it, we got more problems than just finding coordinators. It's gonna be hard to keep guys. Christian Lear going to Georgia Tech. Oh my God, y'all, this is good news. Hopefully a boy we do come back. They said Kennedy joins Deion's circus at Colorado. Why I gotta be a circus? This is where I don't like when we have beat writers for. Is this one? Why I gotta be a circus? That's so demeaning, bro. And y'all could go back and tell whoever, bro. When you do stuff like that, why you gotta write? Why Deion's program gotta be a circus? Cause he flashy. It worked for him for 30-some years. He been involved in football. Man, folks, this is crazy. I bet if Nick Saban had made a decision to go somewhere and be a coach somewhere abrupt like Deion did it, it wouldn't be called a player wouldn't be saying they going to join a circus. That's crazy, man. I don't think I even want to use y'all outlets anymore, man. Who was it? I like this one Alabama football depth chart. I forget the name of these people. They put out the projected depth charts. Let's see when the last time they updated it. When the last time they updated it. Okay, I see what they got going. I like this projections right here. I just don't like Jermaine Burton being a starter, even though I know that's probably what's gonna be. I don't like it. I really don't. Malik Benson. I honestly believe Malik Benson probably gonna be our Z. You might have Prentice at the slot starting, but Isaiah Bonds got that speed. Shaz Preston probably gonna be your number 2 guy at the Z behind Benson. I think you give Burton and Brooks the X. Let them divide that up and let Kendrick Law play behind them. That's what I would do. Those ISO receivers, those ISO side, strong side receiver. And your 4 wide receiver set, you definitely gotta have. You gotta get Burton off the field. You gotta have Prentice, Law, and Bonds on the field at the same time. In your 4 set, you got to. Or shoot, Shaz Preston. That boy nasty too. I hope this Ferguson kid can pick it up, man. It looked shaky out there early last year. Like I said, this Caden Proctor kid, I don't know. He's a big guy. Hopefully he can live up to the hype. Brockemeyer, his brother left, couldn't take it. Heard them kids attitude problem. My boy Milrow, they got him slide to start. Hey, everybody keep talking about Justice Haynes or Richard. I'm telling you, he that guy too. I'm telling you, Bama loaded, bro. Do we see? You know what? I wonder, and this is why I'm saying the Tommy Rees hire might be a good thing. I wonder if he calls it conservative enough to allow the defense to develop early in the season to the point where it's one of those things where late in the season the defense is so consistent because of the type of dominance that they're able to establish, that it opens it up for the offense. We got a lot of boys like from. I'm ready. Jeremiah Alexander, I hope you ready, boy. Kendrick Blackshear. I don't know what we're going to do, man. We got too much. But yeah, my reaction to the Bill O'Brien, I mean, not Bill O'Brien. I ain't got to say that name no more. Tommy Rees hire. Decent hire, man. Let's see. Ian Book left for Jake Cohen, 3,100 yards. What was the schedule for that year? Let's go 2020. I mean, they played a full ACC schedule. They only lost to Clemson. Yeah, they lost to Clemson that year. That's crazy that they got in 2020 though. COVID helped them. Yeah, that Florida State game the following year. Yeah, Tommy Rees has been giving this team some consistent offense over the years. You look at some of the games they played. Look, this was the year Cincinnati made it to the playoffs. Let's go back. Let's go to this game. All right. 9 of 22. He just couldn't throw. He couldn't hit his passes that game. 22 pass attempts. This was a good defensive game, man. Went off though, and still, man, come on, guys. We might have made a good hire, y'all. We might have done something. Wasn't what everybody was expecting, but 1,000-yard rusher. Haven't had one of those at Bama in a minute. Receiving yards. All right, y'all. It's your boy Coach Smoot. Appreciate y'all coming through. We're going to come back with some more reports and updates as they come to us. Shout out to BamaInsider for the update. Shout out to Bama Standard keeping us in the loop. It's your boy Coach Smoot with Fan Coach. This is my reaction to Tommy Rees being hired as Alabama OC. Y'all be easy.